Hello. Welcome to another of Bereznicki's Top 10 videos. Today's video will be my Top 10 Super Evolver Vivosaurs from Fossil Fighters Champions. For this list, we'll be looking at my favorite Super Evolved creatures introduced in the second game of the Fossil Fighters franchise, Champions. We'll only be discussing the Super Evolvers, although I will also mention what creatures they evolve from in the game. This list is based solely on my opinions, as well as how cool they are, and what characteristics put them on this list, stat-wise or in some other area. So, if you want a competitive sort of video, well, this list may not be for you. Anyway, let's get started. Number 10. Buldor. The super evolved form of Pack Rhino, this mole of a tail Vivosaur, fully named Buldor Girias, is characterized by its numerous spikes and horns that it uses to ram its opponent. It is also one of only two Vivosaurs that are unique, in that it has no counterpart. Besides the usual high amounts of FP inherent to Super Evolvers required to use most of its moves, it is also notable for a 99% boost to a lone AZ ally's accuracy, perfect for trying to use Xeno or Central at their best. Only one problem. The AZ Vivosaur loses an equal amount of speed. Oh well, that's balance for you, I guess. Oh, and I think the last part of its full scientific name sounds a lot like the name of Godzilla's good old kaiju pal, Anguirus. Cool, huh? Number 9. Ryden. Despite being the evolution of the unique and rather regal-looking Brachio, Ryden is actually shorter than Brachio. It does retain its two special skills from before, though: Zone Rotation and Power Scale. Design-wise, it kinda looks like a quadruped version of the Tauntaun from Star Wars. Its name was likely inspired by the name of the god of thunder and lightning, Ryden. Or was it Raiden? I don't know. Anyway, like most sauropods, its speed is somewhat lacking, and in fact 1 point less than Brachio's. But like Dinosaur George Blasting from Jurassic Fight Club once said, when you're that big, you aren't in much of a hurry to get to where you're going anyway. And while Shenliu is stronger and rarer, Ryden's power scale move can at least mess with the opponent's FP. With its transformation, it has gained sufficient intelligence to converse with humans. Pretty cool if they did that in a Fossil Fighters anime, right? Ryden's full proper name is Rydentrodon. Number 8. Hippogone. Aw, look at him! Isn't he cute? Looks can definitely be deceiving though, and in the hands of a master fossil fighter, this little guy who evolves from Igua is no exception. While nowhere near as fast, or as durable for that matter, as our favorite thumb spike wielding reptile, it does possess Payback, a move with a 70% chance of countering an opponent's physical attacks. But here's a crazy thing. Like its fellow Super Evolver Buldor, it gives a 99% boost to an AZ Vivosaur's accuracy, but it differs in the fact that Hippogone also gives the same amount of attack power to that Vivosaur. Talk about a glass cannon. Its name is a corruption of the Japanese term chibi, which refers to certain small things being cute also. And its full name is Hippoguanodon. Well, that's Hippogone for you, the Yoshi / Baby Sinclair of the Fossil Fighters franchise. Number 7. Omayas. Evolved from a Margo, as well as one of the two unicorn Super Evolver Vivosaurs, the other being Equinox, Omayas is characterized by single horn, whip of a tail, and rather high speed stat. Though it is not quite as high as that of Equinox, who holds the highest possible natural speed stat at a whopping 35 points. Like Ryden, it is actually smaller than its regular form. Strange, right? Now you might ask, what puts Omayas over Equinox in spite of the elemental disadvantage? How about the move Power Scale? Like Ryden, with Power Scale, it can rob the opponent of their precious FP if used correctly. Its full name is Omayastrix. Number 6. Blitzagon. Applying the golden head fossil to the hollow-headed Chasmo produces this large green Molosaur similar to Buldor. Like its counterpart Heracles, it provides a boost to the attack and accuracy stat to AZ allies, though it does drop the other stats. While it is true that Heracles provides a superior attack bonus, Blitzagon provides a superior accuracy bonus in addition to a modest attack increase, if again you want to help out Central or Xeno in that regard. Plus, Blitzagon has an elemental advantage over Heracles, and I like green better, but that's just my opinion. Blitzagon's full name is Blitzagon. Okay. Number 5. Kaishin. The only other Super Evolver Vivosaur to not have a counterpart, like Buldor, Kaishin is the evolved form of Elasmo. I said Elasmo, not Elasmoth. Sorry. Anyway, it has a similar name to the Sea Serpent type Yu-Gi-Oh card, Kairyushin. Its full name is Kaishin Erasmus. Trivia aside, it has a rather small attack and accuracy boost while decreasing the other set of AZ allies. It does have a modest speed stat, a great attack stat, and Lurch and Rage skills as its arsenal, though both skills that do so only share a 50% chance of succession. At least it's also a mid-range Vivosaur. Number 4. V-Ripper. Does being surrounded by a pack of Velociraptors strike fear in your heart and soul? Rightly so. How about evolving one alone into a 33 for long Velociraptor that can attack at over 90 miles an hour? Yeah, I thought so. Especially considering that it has a crazy speed stat at 30 points. Add the fact that 1. It has a serious decrease to an opponent's defense stat, and 2. That you have a move with a 100% poison rate as one of its stronger skills, and you've got Vec the Ripper on your hands. Get it? Vec? You know Vec, one of the bad guys in the first Paul Blart movie? As opposed to Jack the Ripper? Okay, honestly, was it really not funny?
Sorry.
Anyway, V-Ripper is a superior candidate compared to its water-type counterpart D-Spino, who is basically a blue V-Ripper, in more ways than one. But that's just me. Number 3. T-Rex Lord. Look at that. Look at that. Such Final Fantasy-like majesty. No wonder it's called T-Rex Lord.
Look at it!
What the?
Look at it!
Patrick!
Look at it!
Patrick, calm down,
Look
man!
at it! I want all of you to look at it!
Way to overdo it, Patrick. Way to overdo it. Anyways, much like the original T-Rex, which it evolves from, it has the highest attack power among Super Evolver Vivosaurs. Though some things do hold it back. A rather shabby speed stat, a severe drop to AZ ally stats if in the support zone, and like all other Super Evolver Vivosaurs, highly powerful but high cost FP attacks. Though if its LP is low, it can use Law of the Jungle to heal using its allies' LP. Pretty useful to try building up some FP for later use. Plus it does have the strongest team skill in the game. All hail Tyrannosaurus Rex Lord. Number 2. Tefla. Much like Hippogone, looks can definitely deceive. I mean, look at Tefla. Hard to believe that it evolves from the feathery yet carnivorous Arrows into this beautiful Super Vivosaur that floats like a butterfly and stings like a... Thagomizer? Anyway, it is only slightly weaker than T-Rex Lord in terms of attack power, but far exceeds even the Lord of Super Evolvers in terms of speed, which helps if you're trying to go first and hit hard in Fossil Fighters Champions. And unlike every other Super Evolver, Tefla has no support effects, neither increases nor decreases, to neither friend nor foe, which may or may not work in your favor. Like its pre-evolution Eros, it has Law of the Jungle, which again heals using an ally's LP. Its full proper name is Teflaceras, a cool name to a beautiful yet deadly beast. Before I evolve my top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Oraptor Fiend. Fiendishly strong, fiendishly vicious, and fiendishly larger than even the T-Rex Lord and its equally large counterpart, Mappo King. Talk about big things coming in small packages, especially if it starts out as small as the original Oraptor. The fossil description says that the transformation makes Oraptor Fiend more vicious and less obedient. Probably because we've been saying for a while that Oviraptor was a thief of other dinosaurs' eggs for food. Though that might still be possible. And it's probably the closest thing we might get to having the Indominus Rex in Fossil Fighters. Lore and personal opinions aside, What puts Oraptor Fiend on this list's number 1 spot is the fact that it is the only Super Evolver to have skills that steal an opponent's FP, and in fact double what a regular Oraptor is normally capable of stealing. Though some might argue that its moves cost more than they steal, and that's true, but it's better than nothing, right? Plus its neutral element means that it has no advantages nor weaknesses against other elements. And it is also superior to both T-Rex Lord and Mappo King in that it outspeeds both of them, and is a mid-range fighter rather than a close-range fighter, which means that it can inflict some serious damage provided it's in a decent range. Alright ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with my picks? Which Super Evolver is your favorite or your best? Be sure to subscribe to this channel and also like this video for more top 10s and other fun videos too by Bereznicki. Thanks a bunch for watching. See you later.